This is for those of you who might not understand what CERN's doing. And they're running these magnetic experiments with particles and showing the buildup of an atomic build. They have different particles that are smaller than the electrons, and they have the descriptions of them, stuff like that, electron stuff. And they go on down here because a muon, of course, is just that. It's one of these quirky things. CERN discovered it. The muon third are Turonic leptons comprising of the tau and the tau neutrino. It goes on to explain all this subatomic stuff, and that's where I get the term muon from actual CERN discoveries. It's a magnet field. It's a little bit weaker than the normal magnet field in an atom, and it goes to describe that. So there's actually two magnet deals. Now, what they say is the electron movement is what causes the magnetic properties of an atom, which is commonsensical. I mean, it's electromagnetic. It very much describes that every atom in existence has a magnet field. We covered last night where every object has a magnetic field, of course, because they go on to explain how the electrons moving around cause the magnetic fields. Everything has a magnetic field. Now, glass is considered an insulator from the electromagnetic radiation. Like I was mentioning last night. Well, there it goes. My troll is back on, so I gotta help explain where some people might not understand. Glass is insulating from electromagnetic fields. Therefore, if I tried to put a glass dome over, like the toilet paper or whatever, it wouldn't work. However, if I wrap it with saran wrap or put it on, I have very much shown me doing it under wood, 3/4 boards of wood. Go over here to my homepage, and in my videos there's several examples of me moving things around with the electromagnetic force coming out of our hands. And John has a couple here. One, the secret is out for all to see. He flew from Virginia to my house to watch me move these things with my hand, and he has several examples of it.
He moved it there, and he comes back. Everything's still again. It's not shadow. Obviously, you can see his hand cover some lights and stuff like that, the little blue lights here, but right there. The water is moving inside the bottle, even though his hand is like 6 inches away from it.
Now, that's something that's actually kind of difficult to do at first. You just got to learn how to relax your field the best to interact with the water in the bottle. We've gone over this time after time. Now here's
while his hand
paper
is under the table,
under the wood. I even take my hand further away.
The paper settle back down.
But he has several.
Vouch 100%.
By
my
experiences,
that it is totally legit. We have a field. We can manipulate things. We have abilities. We just don't know about them. But we do now.
We do now. That comes from a guy who literally doubted enough to come and look for himself. And I love John for that. He's always been that kind of guy. His channel is homebrewed on my channel. Right there. It's the only link I have to anyone's channel, Homebrewed. He's got better videos than I do. Although, I mean, you look at Turtle, these are things we've discovered recently. That one there is in Alvarado, Texas. It's obviously a turtle. It's a crystalline turtle made of hexagon construction with a matte overlay and then shot with a magnetron. It's a pure silica, calcium carbonate, a little bit of mercury mixed into a dough, and they shot it with a magnetron, a microwave emitter, which cooked it into a crystal instantaneously and made beautiful sculptures like we were doing left and right. There's also classics like this one. I blew myself up. Anyway, just covered some fucking points that are god dang obvious. If you do your homework, you can find these things that I talk about, but sometimes I get trolled and then I have to go out and prove it my damn self, which is fine. Takes time out of my day. But, I mean, last night I got exactly why I do this. Somebody was struggling with some information. They got it finally. They looked and they understand. And that's why I keep doing this. We got a 6er today and more 5s. Nothing surprising. Speaking of ears, let's go look at something. I have a set of ears you should look at. Oh, yeah, nothing new there. Let's do it on the app, because the app is much more friendly than Google. They have my pictures actually locked up on Google. I can't get to them. Check out my photos. These right here. Let me see. Where's my ears? Where's my ears? There's my X. Where's my ears? There we go. All right, this guy you probably recognize already. This is him in life, and this is him in death. So you got that pattern there inside the ear, and then it changed. See that? That's like a fingerprint, and it doesn't change just because you're dead. And that guy's nose is completely different too. It looks a little bit like Jeffrey. His haircut's even different. Look. Different guy. All the security cameras were off, but I mean, this is the guy who introduced the current president to his wife. In the 80s, he divorced Marla Maples to marry Melina, who he had met through Epstein, and Epstein been working with her, with Grizzle, the lady in fucking prison. But it's okay for Donnie. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of people mistake me for a Democrat. I was Senator Jim Davis, North Carolina Republicans' top senatorial investigator. I was under a Republican senator, not Democrat, conservative, more accurately. Anyway, I stood down in 2014 because of a plot to kill off 3/4 of our population. Now we got 100 million people running around the nation with irreparable heart damage because of something that was pushed through by the current president in his last term. Safety guidelines and measures that are put there in the industry to keep our health. He's enacted wartime activities, and we're just seeing some crazy shit go down. So kick back your fucking lawn chairs. This is the last and final showdown. The trump card's being played. Enjoy.